Hey, we're back at it. What do we call this thing again? Downtown Phoenix #1 Gossip Podcast. We call women ladies. We call men men.
We're gonna do a 40-minute episode.
We call babies babies.
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna do a hard 40 minutes. We're gonna clear up everything. Listen, I respect women. I came from a woman. I came from her opening. I want to be proper. I don't call it anything but an opening because I'm a polite man. I don't say vulgar words. When I go to the bathroom, I don't tell people if it's one or two. I just say I'll be back. I don't think anybody needs to know if I'm gonna do the water leak or what would you call it? I'm just trying to be polite. I don't want to say any profane words. Droppings. I'm not gonna leak or drop. And I came from my mom's opening.
Huh.
Which means that my mother loved me. If she didn't love me, I wouldn't be here right now. And if you're here, that means you must have had a mother that loved you.
Hey.
What?
A lot of people didn't want us to do this podcast.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You know, I heard
That's
people.
That's just what the street told me.
I heard people spreading rumors about me. Anything under the sun, I suppose. Listen. When it comes to men and women falling in love, they do a lot of interesting things. Wouldn't you agree?
What do they do?
Well, they do chase after each other. And women, ladies, they put on a certain air of appeal so that the man chases them. Is that true? If a girl comes up to you and says, "I want to," all right, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go 10 minutes of vulgarities and then I'll stop.
No.
5 minutes. I can't tell.
Wait until it's later in the episode.
If a woman goes up to a man and says, "I want you to put that thing."
No.
I want you to put that thing in my opening.
Okay.
I want you to put that thing there in this hole that's on me. And when you get it in that hole, I want you to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
All right. Yeah.
And I want you to go back and forth, 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 back and forth. And if a woman comes up to you and talks that strange way to you, you would have to say there's something wrong with that woman.
You have to protect your standing in the community. Wait, let's cut that sound out.
The toilet? We're doing this podcast in the bathroom.
It does. Oh, there. All right, so you have to think of one thing when you're doing this. How can I be a good community member?
A community member?
Yeah.
Well, the way you become a good community member, you have to all agree on the same bad guy. Communities exist because they try to find a scapegoat to keep them together.
Yeah.
So a lot of the downtown community, they hate capitalists.
No, they don't. All of them are now.
Well, how come they don't have any money? How come they don't know how to brand and market themselves?
I tried doing a show recently, and they're all greedy. They won't let me do the show anymore because I don't have money. They all have houses and stuff. I don't have a house.
Serious?
They're like, we're not gonna let him in the club because he doesn't play the game like we decided to. So we're not gonna give him shows anymore. Think about that.
See those people right there? They look through this window and they saw us doing a podcast right now.
They know I'm a renter.
They know you're a renter?
The artist.
They know you're not a citizen of the United States of America.
They know I'm not a landowner.
What's your view? Back in the day, you used to have a piece of property in order to vote. I'm kind of for that. It shows you have discipline. It shows that you have like something.
Or rich parents.
Yeah, but you're invested in this country if you have a piece of property. You're not just some freaking college student that thinks they read Karl Marx.
No. There's a lot of flaws there.
If you ever meet a lady and she reads Karl Marx, tell her prostitution was the first profession.
I'm a capitalist.
A capitalist? But it's not. Are you good at it?
What do people want now?
Prostitutes. But like not to be called that way. Like they really want to be like, hey, I don't want to cancel you, but I want to see you.
What does prostitute come from? The root word.
Prostrate.
To stand upwards. So what do prostitutes do?
They stand upwards.
Yep.
I like where you're going with this.
So what, is that dirty too?
Yeah, it's like, hey, come over here. I want you to stand upwards. Can you, depending on what sex you are, can you? Well, I mean, everybody has
prostrate.
Everybody has openings. So everybody has openings. So everybody can take it up the ass or in the mouth.
Whoa.
That's unity.
Slow down. Save for the last half.
Oh, I said ass. Listen, everybody can get fucked in the ass or fucked in the face.
Abe, don't let it all go right now. Build up to it.
I'm so against. I find it disgusting every time I see a woman act like her head's a skull.
Abe, stop.
Every time a woman thinks she's a jack-o'-lantern, a man just shoves his...
Abe, stop.
She thinks she's
You have to backtrack right now.
I mean, I'm passionate about this right now, in the opposite direction. I think women's mouths are for kissing.
You finally got back in the community, but...
Listen, I'm trying to say something moral here. I think women's mouths are for kissing.
Oh, okay.
Not the skull fuck.
Hey, Abe.
Dude, these women,
Abe,
I've seen these women, their eyes roll in the back of their heads, and they just...
stop! Please.
They just want to be some sort of freaking hole.
Alright.
You got any good stories? I got a story. This girl comes up to me. She's like, I'm just a hole. I'm just a hole. I said, no, you're not. You're a child of God. I said, you're a child of God and you have a soul.
Holy.
And I said, you know what I did? I gave her a book. You know what the book was?
Go ahead.
The Four Agreements. You ever read that?
No.
The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. You ever heard of the book?
No.
Well, The Four Agreements is a great self-help book.
It's a pornography?
There's Beatrice. She found out. Dude, this is just like communist Russia, dude. They can tell.
Why? What are you supposed to be doing?
Well, they can tell we're starting a revolution here.
I'm starting a religion.
Of what?
Whose phone was that? Yours?
Maybe. Try Beatrice saying you're too loud. What was your last purchase on Amazon?
I don't use it. I don't believe in them. What did Beatrice say?
She said, listen, I own this city. You piece of shit.
You piece of shit male.
Beatrice Morta said, you're just some fucking young well, you're not young anymore. You're just some old dried up artist. She told me. She said when you came in here, you were young and you had ambition, but where'd that ambition get you?
But your vigor, it left.
It's over.
Now you're just
I'm just some old washed up piece of shit.
And who wears a hat?
Yeah, I'm wearing a hat now, like my favorite director, Tony Scott. I thought it was bullshit. Quentin Tarantino. I just read his article. Quentin Tarantino said the new Top Gun was an amazing homage to Tony Scott.
Homage?
He must have been smoking crack. There was nothing Tony Scott about the film. The fact that it was just... There was no shots. There was no cinematic shots like Tony Scott would ever do.
Didn't see it.
Have you seen the first Top Gun?
Yeah.
Amazing, right? I love that film.
That movie made a lot of money, the second one.
That film made me love men.
That's what they say.
Like, I love Air Force men.
Playing volleyball with the boys.
Did you ever notice all those men there weren't fat?
No.
They were all in good shape, weren't they?
Did you ever hear that Kenny Loggins song, Playing with the Boys?
No. When I watched Top Gun for the first time, I thought, like, it's okay for me to see a man have sex with a beautiful woman. Like, a beautiful man have sex with a beautiful woman. And I could just sit there and watch and enjoy it. And I shouldn't feel ashamed about that.
Why?
And I was 8 years old when I thought, like, man, that'd be awesome to see Tom Cruise have sex with that woman.
But Kelly McGinnis isn't that beautiful anymore.
Yeah, she's a heifer. That's what they call it. And then, so after I had that later, I went to Amsterdam.
Whoa. Oh, I'm not recording.
Yeah, you are.
Recording?
It is. It's right on here.
Why didn't the light go up?
Listen, it's peaking right here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So when I thought, like, hey, I shouldn't feel ashamed to watch a man and a woman have sex in front of me, especially if they're beautiful. Especially if I like both of them.
Like Eyes Wide Shut?
Like Eyes Wide Shut. And it turns out later, when I was 22 years old, I went to Amsterdam. In there, I got to go to one of these sex shows where I saw a guy come out there with a hard penis. He must have taken some sort of pill, and he pounded this woman's opening.
Okay, you can say it nicer.
He just kept in, out.
Okay.
And I sat there with a bunch of other fellow tourists, and we watched intercourse. But all I could think about, because I'm an economist, I kept thinking, like, how many times does he do this a day, and how much does he make? Does that mean I don't have a high sex drive? I just thought about numbers.
So?
No, I'm wondering, what should I have been thinking about when they were having sex on stage?
It must not have been a good show.
I was just thinking, what if this was me? Could I do this as
Blame
a
the performer.
Could I do this? Could I do this as a job? Could you do it as a job, Eli? You don't think you can have sex on stage with your fellow sex partner? I mean, it's not like you're in love.
My butt's too hairy.
You just work. How are you so prude about that? Isn't it just work? Isn't it kind of just dance? Except they're just putting one part of their body inside the other person's body?
I guess, if you say. Can I read you my story?
Yeah, do it.
It's in my car, though.
All right, run and get it. I'll keep moving. Run and get it. Beatrice is out there with their shotgun. She's like, this is my home.
Why, she heard you?
And get your young art bullshit.
She heard you talking?
Yeah. Beatrice doesn't sound like that, though. That would sound like some sort of country.
She made some good investments.
Country. Do you know what a country bumpkin is?
You can't say country without saying cunt. Tree.
Country. More like cum tree.
Cum tree music.
My country, 'tis of the sweet land of liberty.
I got a new joke for you.
How's that? What does it go after that? Yeah, go for it.
Endless IP.
Hey, what's up with after you masturbate, and after like 30 minutes you got to go pee, and there's like still cum in the pee hole, and it makes your pee spray sideways. What's up with that, guys? What's up with that? Look at Beatrice pacing, dude. Never mind, that wasn't Beatrice.
I don't like that. I lost my appetite.
With what? Back in the day, we used to go through 2-hour-long podcasts, and we'd think, Eli, you remember when we first started, bro? 2 hours was like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was the good old days.
That was fun.
Now I gotta watch everything I say. Listen, I just respect women so highly that when I talk like this, I'm just talking out of like, wake up, people. right? Just wake up. Tell me, can't you just freestyle your story?
I have it on my phone. Okay, ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. There's so much trauma in the world. It's spilling into the streets. Look at all these filthy people with their filthy lives. But with my method, you'll be able to let go of everything holding you back and watch the life flow back through yourself. Reach your full potential, but that doesn't come right away. There's certain exercises designed to release your true potential, but you have to take the leap. Honestly, that's the riskiest step. So what do you say? Are you interested? Oh, you are. Yes, everyone has a crutch. But our program is designed to eliminate it and recognize it. It's designed to produce results. There's a lot of people hurting on Earth, and there's a lot of people who are alone. But with success, your crutch will go away and you'll move forward with this method. When I agreed to do it, it was the best decision of my life, and I became a god. Do you like it?
Yeah, like, so...
History is living proof because 2% of people can actually realize their ideas. But once you master this, you'll be one of them, and in order to make it work and understand yourself.
What are the...
There's two different...
What are the exercises I have to do?
There's two different exercises.
Is it like the 10 Commandments?
One was to eliminate doubt inside yourself.
Okay.
That's the worst thing you can do.
Can I tell you one thing?
The worst thing you can do.
Can you do me therapy? So I'm gonna put it out there.
I was about to tell you.
I want
the worst thing you can.
I want 10 wives like the Mormons.
Okay.
Help me get there.
The worst thing you can do is keep looking at your phone.
Okay. Stop looking at my phone. So that will help me get my 10 wives.
And then you need to start staring at clouds, and then you'll start understanding how the world works, and that you're actually in an algorithm designed to replace God. But once you exist within the moment, you'll have endless inspiration, and it will bring back your radiance.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. Those last couple lines, bro. Whoa, man. I'm like, I can't have 10 wives.
But here's the thing.
Dude, I will love them. I will radiate my freaking, my body, my naked body all over.
The other thing you need to understand is how context shapes your reality. For example, your entire being will change based on the environment you're in. And opportunities will come and they'll go away based on where you are at any given time.
Okay.
But with these exercises, you'll identify the best environments and that are most conducive to thrive in. And the only way to do this is to go in as many situations as possible, and the interconnecting para-symbiotic connectiveness of the universe will present itself.
Damn, dude. Dude, what if there was a Marvel superhero that was his superpower? Eli?
I'm not done.
Writing great self-help statements. What if that was like a Marvel superhero? He just knew how to talk to people.
Indeed, if you go with this, your success rate will truly multiply. If you follow these instructions.
Damn, dude. I'm actually visualizing having 10 wives right now, bro, and they're all this happy.
Stop consuming and start producing more.
Bro, you know what the thing is? Eli, serious, bro.
Because the valve of production lies in the synthesis of information.
Eli, seriously, like, I got a vasectomy. That means I can't have children.
Why?
Because I didn't want to have any more children. But now after hearing your self-help thing, I feel like what's going to happen is when I get my 10 wives and they find out I can't impregnate them, they're not going to want to be my wives no more.
Okay, stop consuming and start producing. Why the value actually lies in production and in the synthesis of information. And once this happens, it'll allow you to connect with your holy moment, and you'll see God within yourself.
Is this Kabbalah?
Yeah.
Is this what's that guy? Hashem the Rebbe?
So let me summarize. In order to reach your full potential, 1, you must let go of all your crutches. 2, you have to stop consuming and start producing. 3, you have to exist within the holy moment. 4, do everything, and the epiphany of the synaptic collision of information will attract people to you and move people forward that you've never met before. The end. Is that
Where
good?
do I start?
Did that
Listen,
help you?
what if one of my wives cheats on me?
Success.
No, what if she cheats on
You
me?
didn't follow the method.
What if she cheats on me with my sister? She goes lesbo.
You weren't following the method correctly.
What's your take on the word lesbo?
It's the island of Lesbo.
No, but
Greek
I mean,
island.
is it derogatory like a tranny? Is lesbo like similar to saying tranny?
I think nowadays.
Yo, you a tranny or a lesbo? Lesbo?
Nowadays you can't.
Which one are you, tranny or lesbo?
Don't say it.
Hey, bro, you lesbo or tranny, bro?
Only if it's in a car.
Oh, speaking of cars, dude, my Prius took a dump.
Oh man.
Dude, I'm fucking riding my bike around, bro.
Like me?
You rode your bike down here?
No. I did a few years ago.
Because if you did, I'd say throw your bike in the back of my truck, dude. Let's go get some Jack in the Box. It's called this.
I don't eat Jack in the Box anymore.
What happened?
It's dog food. Glorified dog food.
Damn, dude. You remember that fucking quad?
I don't eat.
Remember that quad sandwich we bought?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I show those pictures. People don't believe it. That ever existed. You believe that? Because that was before COVID.
Yeah.
People didn't believe that you could buy a 4
It was a lot cheaper too back then.
chicken patty.
Do you need to take that?
No.
Pause up podcast if you want.
No, there's no pausing, man. We're going fucking full throttle.
What do you think of my short story?
Dude, I was totally inspired. I immediately went in there as a joke about I went in there thinking, hey, I'm gonna make something interesting here. I'm gonna say I want 10 wives, like just to get it interesting.
Yeah.
And now after listening to you, dude, I fucking want 10 wives.
What was the most?
I want them naked all the time.
What was the most helpful piece of information I told you?
Well, some of it was just about using your imagination and really going for it. Don't doubt it. Manifest your. I'm thinking I would like ideally maybe a couple ugly wives within a couple beautiful wives, and they will work a dynamic off of each other because they'll be like, oh, you're so much more beautiful than me, and then I'll come in there and be like, no, you're not. You're special in a special way.
That's what Charles Manson used to do. Exactly.
Why you gotta bring him up? God damn, man, that toilet's making that fucking noise again. What the
How
fuck?
long have we been recording? Dang, I think we got an episode.
No, keep going.
10 more minutes? The story, I'm gonna start turning into a religion soon. We're gonna do seminars to help people just become better people. Because I look on the streets now, I drive around the streets, I see people sleeping at bus stops, and I just see people lowering their humanity to animals, and I think they need something like this. I think they're just hurting in the streets right now.
You know what everybody needs?
Huh.
Well, before you get to their mind,
You got to get to their.
you got to get to their body.
Yep.
And what I mean by that is dude, I'm telling you, you need to take them and you need to give them like back in China, like they used
right
to,
back.
they would have these women that worked the bathhouses, and you'd walk into a bathhouse and they like, you take all your clothes off. And I think a lot of these people that have trouble with themselves, they just think about it. Just imagine it right now. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. But think about what Eli's trying to say is everybody thinks there's one perfect person out there. You understand? Like there's one perfect person. Now I want you to imagine 3 perfect people all at the same time.
You're talking about Christianity.
No, I'm talking about 10 beautiful wives or husbands. No, I'm talking about polygamy. I'm talking about polygamy. Think about 10 beautiful people that you're attracted to. Now, I want you to think about imagine them all looking at you. You have all your clothes off, and yet you're not ashamed of being naked.
I think the homeless people don't care because like whenever I'm pumping gas, they walk up naked.
I'm gonna take this. Hello? Hello?
Hey,
What's up?
Are you planning on going home soon, or are you out for a while?
I'm gonna come home in like 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Do you think I should come? Okay, because I'm still out with Tatiana, and I should go home now.
No, I'll just go. I'm gonna leave right now.
You'll leave now?
Yeah.
So I can stay out?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I already got everything packed. I'm just finishing up this podcast.
Well, I'm gonna tell the kids that you're gonna be home in about, what should I say?
They should be asleep already.
Well, are they gonna put me to sleep? I should have already been there. I'm just gonna go home.
All right.
I shouldn't have.
I'm coming home right now anyway, so you should hang out.
In how long? Like 10 minutes?
10 minutes. I'm gonna get in my car in 10 minutes, and then I'll be home in another 7 minutes. I just gotta get 30 minutes on this podcast. I gotta at least get 30 minutes. I'm only at 27 minutes right now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm gonna call them and tell them you'll be home soon.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
See, why would you talk about having lots of wives when you have such
Dude,
a nice
think
wife?
about how hard it is just to have one. Listen.
You have such a nice
Listen,
wife, and you're
stop,
talking about having.
Stop.
five.
She just ruined my freaking my visualization. So, whoever's listening to this right now, I want you to imagine 10 beautiful people that you're attracted to, mentally, physically, spiritually, and you have all your clothes off, and they're all looking at you. But guess what? You know how they're looking at you? They're looking at you like, I want to kiss every square inch of your body. All 10 of those people, they're drooling.
Okay.
They're like, oh my God,
You
I
don't need
can't.
to go into detail like that.
They're like, I can't believe I'm in the same room with you. And you know
Okay, move on.
what? You're naked, and you know what they look at? They look at themselves and are like, wait, why do I have my clothes on? I want to get naked too. So then all 10 of those beautiful people that you just imagined, man or woman, it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to make this a broadcast. People, see, that's why they canceled us in the first place. They thought it was a broadcast. I'm saying this is a hoe and broadcast. It's an everybody cast.
Okay, move on.
Just feel what that's like, just to be with all those bodies intertangled.
Okay, move on.
You're not even trying to have sex. All you're trying to do is cuddle. Giant 10 lover, well, 11 people, because you're the 11th, and you're all just rolling around acting like little children. But legally, you're not children. There's no children here. Everybody's over 18.
Alright. So what's your point?
My point is, dude, your self-help book, man, think about what you can do with that. You can have 10 wives,
So you
10
just
husbands.
you just want it for sex.
No, cuddling, dude. Like, how dare you? Dude, all right, let's go back to the beginning of this podcast, and we'll kind of close out just so we can just ham it all in. The beginning of the podcast is there's a lot of women out there. Listen, I'm just as insecure as you. I'm scared too. I don't know what to do. You know, like I don't know what to do either. I'm in a way I'm kind of a virgin like you are. Like, because we never met before. So I understand why you want to cancel me, but I'm actually a good guy. I really, listen, you can go your way, I can go my way, and if D-Gents is the woman I'm talking about, or the man I'm talking about, or any of the girls he's turned against me. Listen, I didn't mean anything by that. Does that make any sense? Like when I said, listen, sometimes guys don't know what to do and they just rape. I think I said something like that, or I might have said something like little girl vagina sometime. I'm not even sure what I said, but I feel like everything I said was in good heart, just like the 10 wives. Why am I being crucified for sound?
Because your framework is just purely sexual.
Why am I being crucified for sound, Eli? Sound. That's all it is. Sound.
They, I think it's like your general tone.
What is it? You think I'm a bad guy? You think I have like problems? You like is my mom or my dad?
I think it's like just the framework of you, and then when you say stuff, it stings a little harder.
Like which one? Which coming up right now?
There's like hatred.
For women?
Everything of women.
Really?
I feel so.
God.
So when you say,
I just want them to love me.
So when you say stuff like that, it just stings a little harder than if someone else said it.
Damn, dude, I just woke up, bro. Hey, listen. I don't want 10 wives. Those are lies. I just want to be normal.
I think if you just said it like once in a while, people wouldn't care. But
I just want to be normal, dude. Can we all just be normal?
Yeah.
Like, listen, if you see somebody say something like to a girl, if you're out there at 6:00 Tuesday and a guy comes in there and says, "Hey, what up, ma? I like that, ma," and then he grabs her little her fatty waist, and he's just like, "Come over, ma," and she's like, "What you doing?" He's like, "Come on, ma, come over here, ma." Listen, you don't talk to ladies like that. You don't call them ma. You go, "Excuse me, ma'am. Is this seat taken?"
Did they do that?
Yeah, guys go in there and they say stuff like that. They go, "Hey, ma, what you doing with them fat rounds, ma? What you doing with that baby fat, ma? What you doing with that? Hey, ma, what's that titty coming out, ma? You got that titty." And she's like, "What you say? I'm gonna put this, ma. I'm coming with disrespect. Like, what we doing later?" And then maybe he says, "You want to skull fuck?" And she's like, "What?" And sometimes she says, "Well, that's funny you say that. I got a skull tattoo."
We can end it on that.
So wait, how do you want to close it though?
I think that's a good way.
Is it the skull tattoo?
Yeah. Because I said I didn't want it in the beginning of the episode, but you got it in at the end. So we built up to that.
Eli is a fucking genius. You fuckers, you keep walking all over him.
Who does?
Talking behind his fucking back, telling him he ain't gonna make it.
Who?
I'll just say their names start with a J, and maybe an S.
JS.
There's a lot of people with the first letter J in their names, like Jobot. Is that even a person, or is that just like a fake entity? Is that even a real person? Hey guys, I'm just gonna put it out here.
It's a concept.
I just spent a couple $100 on some new podcast equipment. We're going audio now. We're gonna explore the audio range of expression. I hope you stay tuned. I hope you stay interested. I hope you. Hey, listen. If you want to, you could. Let me see how you can cancel me. I said skullfuck and 10 wives. Those are good hashtags. Screenshot that. Say this is what he said to me. But share and subscribe. Is that it, Eli?